I always try in my project to go back into my childhood. My desire is just to travel, into another world. Because it's a small space, we can push all the details to create this world. My name is Anthony Autier. I am an architect and designer at Ziva Studio in Paris. I live in this apartment with my wife, Adele, and my dog, Nepal. The apartment is located in an old industrial building in the suburban town of Bagnolet. It's close to Paris. This building was originally an office building for a company that made wood floor in the 80s. I think the building was converted into a residential building in the 2000s. The goal for me and my wife was to create a truly unique experience that reflects who we are. I'm very inspired by the childhood play like Legos or memories playing Mario on my Nintendo growing up. When we find this space, we were super happy to see the high ceiling and this big volume. Some spaces were already there, but it was much more compact. We increased the size of the kitchen and modified the staircase to wrap around the kitchen and open it up to create one big airy space. We also removed the small wall in the bathroom to add a closet. The entrance of the apartment is the start of an L-shaped hallway. The walls are bright yellow and the floor is a grey terrazzo. The living room is essentially a large grey box that's 4.2 meters high. It shares the space with the kitchen and dining. There are two large tall windows to provide the natural lighting for the entire apartment. The pieces of furniture here were either made by me or by my friends. The sofa is a wood structure with red leather cushions. The shelves are actually kitchen shelves, but work well in this space. The base of the coffee table was 3D printed by myself. They were inspired by Spiny Koopa Troopers in the Mario games. I called on various designers I admire to find company for my bandit chair, created with the carpenter Maxime Comet and named after the fictional criminal Dalton brothers from popular Belgian comics Lucky Luke. We have also pieces by my friend Alex Coco. She is a super talented designer. We have the JoJo stools, which is like a little yellow octopus, and the Dino dish. The artwork of the living room and in the other areas of the apartment are all from designers that I love. The kitchen is on the other side of the living room. The metal doors and grey granite countertop was inspired by Mr. Freeze from Batman. I often think of kitchens as a cold science lab, where experiments are conducted and things are preserved. All the door handles were all 3D printing at my studio. I like to play with scale with the pattern of the granite. The countertop is large with a darker tone. The dining table is lighter with a smaller pattern. There are 4 orange stools that look like the pipe in Mario Bros. There is a staircase at the end of this open living, kitchen and dining space, which also acts as the wall for one side of the kitchen. The stairs leads to the bedroom. The outer layer of the curtain is a block-out fabric in yellow, so from the lower floor, the bedroom looks like a large yellow box. When in the bedroom, there is another layer of curtains with a 3D fire simulation pattern that I designed and printed into the curtain. On the wall, there is a storage for our clothes. The lighting in the bedroom is inspired by the industrial lighting you can find in the subway of Paris. The bathroom is located by the entrance through the yellow door. It is quite a spacious room and contains a large sink, shower, closet and laundry space. The floor and walls are the same grey terrazzo as the rest of the apartment. The sink is a large floating white resin slab with a large mirror above. I also designed and made the yellow 3D printed lights that illuminate the space. The shower sits in the corner of the room and it's always open as there is no need for a door. It also increases the usable area in the shower. The green closets provide extra storage for our clothes and also hide the washing machine. The space feels a bit like a walk-in closet that you can often find in larger houses. It's a bit of luxury, but it's also convenient to have all these functions close by. I can change, wash, and store my clothes within the same area. The toilet is in a separate room next to the bathroom. It has a similar design to the bathroom. I try to integrate into my work a bit of humor. I really like to think of spaces and pieces of furniture like fictional characters. Just like the toys in Toy Story that come to life as soon as Andy leaves the room. They are an integral part of a larger play that enacts around me. I think my philosophy with small spaces is to create a truly unique experience. As if you are entering into a time machine and traveling through new and unexplored worlds. The space is bigger when you have this kind of feeling.
Say hello to our new Never Too Small Essential Guide to Your Living Room, an easy-to-follow guide to design and improve your current small living space. This guide contains all you need to transform your small living room into a space you will love to spend time in. And the best part? You don't have to spend a fortune to make your space look amazing. The Never Too Small Essential Guide to Designing Your Living Room is the first in our Essential Guide series. Download your guide and start creating your very own Never Too Small inspired living room today.
Thanks for watching. If you're an architect or designer with a project we could feature, please share it with us at nevertoosmall.com/submissions.